Hello everybody, what's up? Dennis Allen here, coming to you from underneath the bridge, not that town, but my bridge on my property. I just want to talk to all my city friends. Yes, this is my own bridge, not a bridge in Jersey City or New York City, anywhere like that. Today's video is just a little rant about getting out of, especially New York City. I don't know other cities. Great, now I got dirt on my arm. But being in the city right now, with or without this COVID thing, I would think it'd be a bad time. Nobody really wants to. My campsites are booked every weekend. Nobody wants to be stuck with millions of other people in a little tiny city like New York or Jersey City or any of those places. They're coming out here trying to get away. This Pat's truck, trying to get away from it all, you know, for a weekend if they can. And yeah, sure, you can. It's a cool place. You can come over to my neighbors, get some food, some firewood. I asked him if he could do that, and he said sure. So now firewood is sold right there until I put them out of business. No. But this video is more about the people that are stuck in the city. This is not a commercial to come out camping. This is actually a commercial for you to get the heck out of the cities. Get out, get out, get out. Again, this is only directed to New York City. That's what I know. I mean, I'm sure some cities like Austin, you know, Texas, or places, you know, cool cities that aren't overpopulated, that aren't relying on Wall Street for their food and for the money in the area. You know, so I'm talking mainly about Jersey City and New York City. I convinced a lot of people to move into Jersey City. My good buddy Eddie, he came from Elizabeth also. Got him in on Jersey City. Buy low, sell high. So Eddie, you bought low. What's your next move, buddy? Things are still up in the city right now. You know, prices in Jersey City. You know, I kind of checked out what my house went for 5 years later. I think I might be able to get what I got at, you know, maybe a little bit more. I could maybe get a little bit more after 5 years, but my first thought would be, you know, if it's not going up, if it's just leveling off, where is it going to probably go? It's going to go down. People are fleeing from workplaces, you know, in New York City. If everybody is now working remote, oh, that's my Amish neighbor. I don't want to have him think I'm filming him. If everybody's working for remote and it's working, why would companies pay for all that expensive real estate? You know, if they could just have you work from home, you pay the rent, you know, you pay all the utilities. They're not. They're slowly starting to shut down corporate offices. I already hear it in the grapevines of Verizon, where I used to work. I mean, I worked at a call center that we're a telecommunications company, and we couldn't telecommunicate, you know. I had to, there's Eddie Murphy. You know, I was working, and I was, you know, my reps were, you know, 10 feet away from me, and I still had to coach them via a headset. You know, so companies like that, just think of all the people, just all my former Verizon wireless call center friends. I mean, that's all of you. You have a chance to get the heck out of where you want to be. You know, your job is going to be remote, or if it already is, I'm sure a lot of it is, you know, you have a good opportunity to get out. Big companies like Verizon, all the Wall Street people, you know, if they don't have to pay for, you know, big buildings, look at the last big building in New York City. What happened to that? You know, 9/11. I was there, folks. It wasn't fun. You know, that real estate went down. They built a new one, and it's vacant. You know, the Goldman Sachs building in Jersey City, that's all office building. ever since it's been built, it's been pretty much vacant. A lot of these big condo developments in Jersey City that are built millions of dollars, they still lie vacant. You know, people are buying them, investors are buying them, sitting on it. They're not going there. They're maybe Airbnb-ing it. What's that going to do if that's not happening anymore? If people aren't working in New York City, people are not going to want to buy houses. They're leaving New York City. I mean, it's already in the mainstream media. You know, I'd say Joe Rogan nowadays is mainstream media, and he's already talking about people fleeing LA. That's a big city, but look at it. Look what's happening there. It's not even a city that is mainly relying on a subway system. So if you people don't know what the subway system is, my hair okay? Yeah. If you people don't know what the subway system is in Manhattan, let me explain it to you. So imagine a hot August day, right? Is it August? It is. Perfect. Unfortunately, this isn't really happening because of COVID, but you're sitting in your fancy suit. You know, you got your Hugo Boss suit on, looking all sharp, no beard to cool you down, just smooth baby-faced Dennis. Sitting in the suit in the hot sun. You're getting outside, walking in streets that are building, person right in the middle. You're walking through that, hot as heck, no trees, no breezes. You go underneath the ground, 30, 60 feet, some of them, you know, like in my cave. But it doesn't get cooler. That's strange, because in my cave, when I go low underground, it gets colder, 52 degrees all year round. It's a beautiful thing. No, not in the subway system. It's about 108 with about 200% humidity. So it really feels like you're walking underground and into hot, wet water. It's thick. The air is thick with humidity. It's nasty. You get down to your subway stop, trains are blowing by, hot air is being pushed every time they go by. You would think, oh, the breeze of this train not stopping is gonna feel good. No, it feels like caca. Hot air everywhere. Then everyone's sitting down there, shoulder, you know, close to each other. Maybe they'll have a mask on in the next year or 10 years. How long is this COVID gonna be? I don't know. Get out. You're sitting there with everybody hot and sweaty in your suits, your designer outfits. What are they gonna put, red dots everywhere? You ever be in the city during subway rush hour? You ain't putting red dots down, people. People are not social distancing. So everybody in the city that's saying, oh, we got a social distance, how are you gonna do it? When we do open up, how are you gonna be able to social distance? They are not gonna just say, open up, life is back to normal. No, they can't even do that here in Pennsylvania. We're in the middle of nowhere. We got like 26 cases of COVID, and they are shutting us down. This country is gonna be hit hard financially. So back to the subway story, just to really solidify for all those people not watching that aren't from the city and don't travel. Eddie, you don't really travel the subway either. So let me get it in your head how messed up a system this is. You're all hot and sweaty in there. Then you go into the subway car that's yours, and it's about 30 degrees in there, maybe 36, so you don't die. It's freezing cold. So you're hot and sweaty with everybody sweating the COVID party, and then you're going to be in a subway car for, you know, a good 8 minutes, and then you're going to get out and be in hot sweatiness again, and then you're going to go into your freezing cold office again. If anybody knows about viruses and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't know if that's really a problem, but it doesn't sound good to me. I ain't no doctor. I don't play one on YouTube, but it doesn't sound good to me. Real estate, it's gonna go down. This video, I wanted to send this as a text message to my buddy Eddie at first, just to really stress, because, you know, I brought people into Jersey City, you know, and I really want to stress that, you know, I didn't just move out here because I want to be in beautiful nature. I mean, look at my road. That's one of the best fishing creeks in the country right there. Can you see it? Can you see it, folks? Oh, this is a nice little spot. So this is, oh, there she is. You're gonna be on YouTube video. Good morning, love you. All right. So look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. That's not why, one of the reasons why I moved here. Yes, of course. But another one is because I knew that the economics of a place like Jersey City, one, that's why I went there. I knew it was going to be a gold mine right next to New York City. You know, I was working in the city. Everybody else's work started, you know, working in the city. And like Jersey City was like a poop hole. Like, whoa, that's where I'm moving. I don't mind poop holes. I'm from a poop hole. Elizabeth is a poop hole. So I saw writings on the wall, you know, other things, you know. Yeah, I'm good at picking trends and things like that. So I told people, come to Jersey City. It's awesome. Art, culture, you know. And then now it became Wall Street. You know, and that's what happens. That's what gentrification is. You know, they kick out the poor people after putting the poor people in there. They buy it up, and that's what's going to happen now, folks. So if you're in Jersey City and you're in it for the long run, if you think, you know, maybe 10 years, 15 years when they really rebuild everything, like seriously, when do you think COVID's going to stop? That's as least as how long is the economy in New York City is going to plummet. So if you're in it for the long run, sure. You know, I wouldn't buy anything now, that's for sure. Prices are still high. Buy low, sell high. That's my advice for you today. And now's the time. It's still high. Where do you think it's going? This is a rebel flag. This guy likes Trump. He's got Trump with a machine gun, like a Rambo machine gun Trump. Should we talk about politics? I mean, another reason why, get out. You know, one of the biggest developers in New York City got out. He became president. I remember Trump when I was a little boy. You know, he was going bankrupt one time, and people in diners in North Jersey were putting cans out for Trump. Biden? Yeah. My grandfather had Alzheimer's. Yeah, Uncle Biden. It's not looking good. So anyway, I don't want to keep ranting. I am going to work. Got a little coffee shop. It's paying the bills. I love it. Building community. You know, it's a way I'm going to survive. Just opened a coffee shop. I mean, a ice cream shop too. You know, so I'm not saying everything's going to be bad, gloom and doom. I'm just saying get out of certain areas. Places like the city. Like, what's going to support the city? Wall Street. Is Wall Street doing good? Is Wall Street are they gonna survive this for the long run? Well, yeah, everyone's gonna survive it for the long run, but it's gonna be some rocky roads, people. That's gonna be our new flavor at the Inglebean ice cream shop, Rocky Roads. Look it up where they got the name for Rocky Road ice cream from, the original. All right, that's all I gotta say. I'm in town. I don't want my neighbors to say that guy's crazy. He's taking pictures and talking to himself. But seriously, people, if you're in the city and you think, you know, oh, it's just not the time, whatever excuses, you know, you want to make X amount more, you want to have X amount more in the bank. I ain't got no money in the bank, but I could still get, I don't know. Be careful. Seriously, be careful. You know, it will come back. New York City will come back. I predict 10, 15 years. You know, something's going to have to bring people back. You know, it's not going to be jobs unless you're going to start making robot factories. Wall Street will be there. You know, I'm sure Wall Street will survive. You know, their whole thing, you know, they make money if they're smart in times like this. Believe it or not, you know, big investment companies are making a lot of money. When you lose money on your real estate, that's when they all buy. See how it works? They want you to lose and tank so they could go in, oh, I bought more of Jersey City, yum, yum, yum. But yeah, if you want to do it for, you know, my real estate buddies in Jersey City that I know, they started buying in the 70s, and then in the, you know, 2000s is when they started really making money from it. So that's a long haul investment. You know, if you're not in it for, you know, generational wealth like that, You know, if you're looking to retire one day and, you know, maybe be happy, now might be a good time, folks. Whoa, there's people here. Hey, good morning, folks. So that's it. I'm at work. There's Danny's lawnmower. If anybody wants Danny to mow his lawn, he will do that. He drives that thing around town. That's right. Sometimes drunk. I'm only joking, folks, but it's the truth. All right, everybody. Seriously, Eddie Murphy, he got out. I got out. I hope you guys get out. Please, please, please get out. It's not a good place to be. Not saying you have to come here. We don't want a million people here either, because then it'll turn the city here. So, all right, that's it. That house might be for sale. See, one of my friends could buy that. Make it a little fun little shop in the front. That's the ice cream shop I just took over or just built. That's the coffee shop. That's a vet. I'm gonna get a mural on that. My landlord's built that for me. Building a pizza oven and a grill over there. Life is amazing, people. All right, Dennis Allen out. Get out of the city. Eddie Santos, it's you.